What's up, guys? So this is a No Man's Sky video about my just sort of a summary of my first week playing the game. This planet that I'm sitting on right now looking at is probably my favorite planet that I've run across so far. You can see it is of a very similar, you can see the wildlife peeking in every now and then. Very similar type of planet to Earth. Because it has creatures and grass and is not just a rock that's devoid of life. But it also has a lot of differences, like the animals you noticed are weird little creatures. And also the grass is purple and kind of turquoise-ish. There's water here. There's lots of water. It's constantly raining. And right now we're in the middle of a storm, which is one of the reasons that I am staying inside the ship instead of running around showing you the island. Because if I run around and just show very slowly run low on resources, or run low on thermal protection. So those are kind of the big prey type units, your grazers. I know there is a hunter around here somewhere. I just saw him a minute ago. So I'll take a peek around for him too after the storm subsides a little bit. So taking a look around, you can see there's water over here. Several species of fish down in the water. We are clear. It's also a good place to come if you're looking to mine emerald, copper.
Levels stabilizing.
There's that hunter. One of my favorite things to do in this game is to play it like an outsider. There he is. Just kind of watch the animals do their thing. So that is one of the predators on the island. It's basically a dinosaur with kind of a little bit of a more bird-like beak than a typical dinosaur. So he would try to run something down, but a little worried that he might be coming for me. Careful here. The other grazing creatures have kind of grazed away. So anyway, the one thing this planet is missing is a really, really large creature. This one is about as tall as the average person. About 2 meters in height. So yeah, there's that. But there's nothing on this planet that I've seen that is gigantic, and I've seen them all on this planet, so.
Units received.
So there's also, I haven't seen one of these things around, but yeah, he's still down there. I haven't seen one of these things around, but there are also little, what do you call them? those vortex cube things that you use in crafting. I'm just gonna sit laying around here.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Could be another storm. That's what caves look like on this planet. Lots of sort of greenish, purplish, reddish sort of tints. I don't think this goes very far. I think this is just a little cave, but it's hopefully gives you a little bit of an idea of what caves are. This is what a storm looks like. Just see. Go take a swim, because actually water
Levels
is one
stabilizing.
of the easier places to get away from the storm. Oh, apparently, oh, it's the Iron Vein. This is what Iron Vein looks like down under the water. It's pretty awesome, I think. I really like in this game that they some
Temperature levels stabilizing.
and like even like there's another iron deposit, so even on the same planet they can have many different appearances. So we got some underwater life here, and it's the little squid guys. They have weird faces and lots of tentacles. They kind of travel in schools though. The other more submissive guys, which I can't see what any of that actually is. The other form of non-tigers. You can almost tell when you're looking at a life form if it's hostile or not, based on whether there's one or many. So if there's many, it's either these squids or some just normal fish-looking guys. And if there's one, these larger fish. I was hoping to get a shot of one, but it doesn't look like I'm going to. Just the constant not really knowing what you're gonna run into next. I'm scanning something? What have I not already scanned down here? Oh well. Yeah, I just like to go into places and be like some sort of like galactic biologist or something like that. And this as you continue
Levels
to
stabilizing.
come across worlds where there's life.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
So when there's not life, it's actually kind of dull for me. So, yep. Here's one of these vortex cubes that I was telling you about. Just sit here. I can grab one, put the sentinels will come after me. You get 3 stars for picking one of those up. I can't really say why. Scared the crap out of me. There's also, I think I mentioned that there was emerald and copper on this planet. There's also quite a bit of gold on this planet. The crystal form of gold, that like green crystally substance you can break apart with your mining laser. Here is more like what cave looks like on the inside. All sorts of reds and purples and a little bit of like shades of green in there. It's extremely colorful, and I think some of these outcroppings here are look really nice.
Ground protection fully.
One of the things that constantly floors me about this is that no one did this. No one made this. No one designed this planet that I'm looking at right now. In fact, it's quite likely those things scare the crap out of me. They just like hide in the grass and then jump out and scream at me to make me jump or something. These little grass dudes here. Get back here. Get back here. I'm sorry I screamed at you. I lost what I was saying now. One of the really interesting things about this game is that it's not like anyone designed this planet or made this planet, or, you know, like if I wanted to ask someone when I got here, you know, hey, what can I expect when I come into this planet? Literally, no one can tell me. Not even the people who made this game can tell me what to expect on this planet that I'm on. I mean, I'm sure they could if they researched it. But I guess for me it's something about, maybe it's just because I'm old. I remember what gaming was like before you could just go look at the internet and find out everything you wanted to know.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Well, anyway, that's this planet. I really have enjoyed it here. There's a lot of... I had never seen the dinosaur type of animal on this planet. It's really cool. Animals on this planet seem like they're a lot more... a lot less of a jumble of parts and a lot more, look a lot more creature-ish. Like, okay, no, that's ugly, but it's all ugly. You know, it's all ugly and tentacly. You could actually see a real thing looking like that. You know, that is a dinosaur. It's a little bit of a weird looking dinosaur, but it's a dinosaur. Now, let's see if I got the right planet here on the first try. I probably did not. Now, for instance, this is Merton. This is probably the silliest planet that I've went to, because there's just tons of shit on this planet. It is hopping. It's hopping. It's hopping. It's hopping. It's hopping. I don't, like, things don't look like this. If you're, like, this little guy's clever to disguise himself as a plant, but, the hopping gives him away as not a plant. So, there you have that. You know, I really like this game so far. I have been very lucky to have run across life on a lot of the planets that I've encountered. I feel like I would have a very different impression of this game if I did not run across lots and lots of species of life, because that's, for me, that's really what keeps me interested in this game, is just coming to a new planet, looking for new kinds of life forms. This guy here was the first gigantic creature that I ever found. It was on the third planet that I went to. I named him after the guy who gave me, he gave me a new multi-tool. And so I named the planet after that guy, because I was like, that guy's awesome. One of my gripes about the game as it is currently is that when I first started out, I made the jump to this second system here, thinking that I could get back here and finish exploring these planets, because, like I said, going to planets and cataloging the different species on them is kind of my thing. Hadn't seen all this one had to offer, so that made me a little sad that I couldn't get back to it. Maybe there's a way, I just don't know it. So this system is the first one that I actually went to every planet on the system, and every moon on every planet, and just went through and found all the life. It was cool, except that often I ran into things that looked like this. I don't know what that is, but it's big. It's really, really big, and weird sounding. That looks a little bit more normal, but that thing, I don't know how that exists in this world. Clearly there was water on this planet too. And I think this was the only other kind of fish, which, again, I'm not really sure how that's a fish, but I guess it is. So I explored a few systems, then went to visit an Atlas station. The system with the Atlas station had nothing in it. One planet and 2 moons, no life. There wasn't even anyone sitting at the space station in the system that it was in. Like I said, though, I've been pretty lucky overall to have visited a lot of systems with life on it, and not a lot of systems that are dull and lifeless. Because that really has been a big deal for me. Ooh, this one, Rosea, this is actually the one where I encountered the flying snakes. And also those. There we go. Flying snakes. It's neat. But again, it does make me a little sad to know that I have seen those flying snakes and will never again be able to go back to them and wave and say hi. Anyway, that is basically the first week. I've put in about 30 hours at this point. I plan on playing the game very similarly. Probably gonna continue to follow the Atlas path.
Units received.
And just explore planets that I can. Hope to find life on as many of them as possible. Anywho, if you watch this, I don't know how you watch this whole thing, but there's the butterfly. But thanks for watching. Hope this has been useful to whoever. It's certainly been fun for me to look through all of my old discoveries from this last week. But thanks for watching. Maybe I'll make another one of these videos in a week or 2 or 3, or whenever I find another planet that tickles me like this one did. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you later.